Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's video where I go through the process of teaching my American bullies how to place. So make sure to watch this video all the way to the end because in this video I'm going to walk you through what I learned step by step. And don't worry, you can teach your dog this at any age. All you will need to practice this exercise with your dog is a few training tools. And with some patience and a lot of reps, you can learn this too. For this drill, you need a treat pouch filled with their favorite kibble or a high-value treat such as hot dogs or even some cheese. You should start with a high-value treat to make learning this new command much easier. The second thing you need is a cot or coranda bed, like this one here, but any surface or dog bed can work. The raised cot works best for this drill. It builds awareness to different height levels and textures as well as more confidence. Now that you know what tools you need for this drill, let's get started. This is the first day I've started working with Freya. I started by telling Freya to place, then use food as a lure to give her some direction on where to go. I reward Freya for even just stepping on the cot for now, but the goal here is to have Freya come to this cot and lay down when she is told to place. The number one reason I would recommend that you train your bully to place is for safety reasons. The place command involves teaching your dog to go to a specific designated spot and stay there until released. It is very important to have a command for your dog to go to a safe place until told to come back. Here I had to physically show Freya that I wanted her to lay down. I don't say the word down because I don't want to get in the habit of telling Freya to place and then have to say down after. This makes communication with your bully a lot easier, and make sure to reward as soon as there is any progress in their training. The next part of this drill is to test how long your bully will stay in place before trying to get up. So start small and increase the stay duration slowly and make sure they know they have to wait for the break or free command. Like any training session, you want to rinse and repeat. So here I am, repeating the command place, as well as showing Freya the food on the cot. My attempt to direct Freya to the cot wasn't working too well. So I try to use some light pressure to further guide Freya into the position that I want her in. I make a mistake here. At first I start pulling Freya's leash up when I want Freya to lay down. This will be very confusing to your dog, so it is important to pull the leash down to direct your dog downwards. I realized right away what I was doing wrong, and I make a slight adjustment and start using a light down pull on the leash. With just the right technique and a little pressure from the leash, I was able to direct Freya in the right position. As always, I mark and reward with food. Marking when first trying a new drill is so important. You want to mark with a verbal yes or even a clicker if you use one. It is very important that you time your marking at the exact moment your dog does what you are asking them to do. After a short stay, I'm going to recall Freya into a heel and we start this drill all over again. I repeat the place command, directing Freya with only my hands. As soon as Freya lays down, I mark and reward. Yes, good girl. Remember, guys, don't say down. At this point, just point to the cot and lure your dog with food. You can correct your dog with a verbal no, then ask them to place, then mark and reward once the task is completed. With each rep of this drill, I make Freya wait longer each time before releasing her with another command or even a break command. I try to do 3 to 4 reps of place to heal before using a break or free command. So when you think you are ready to try this drill without a leash, remember to use a high value treat. Personally, I use pieces of cheese. Try and keep the training sessions fun. You will have much better results. I can't lie, I laughed pretty hard at Freya slipping off. Hopefully that doesn't make me a bad daddy. I did give her a nice reward to not break her confidence. For the last part of this training session, I'm going to work with Freya off-leash. But for however long it takes with your dog, you can keep working with the leash as long as you feel you need to. There's no need to rush your training. Take your time with your training sessions. Rushing will only bring frustration to your lessons. This is Freya's first time, so I'm just getting a feel for what I need to work on. The point of this drill is to be able to recall your dog and send your dog back to its better cot. So working off leash is where you want to be focusing on. After 1 week of running daily drills, I practice this drill sitting on my chair with no leash, no prong collar, no clicker. All I am using is my words and a high value reward. I repeat commands that I want to see, and if I don't see them, I start correcting right away with my words or my own body pressure by taking away the space. So here, when Freya steps off, right away I'm saying no and place. And as soon as Freya does not respond, I use my body pressure to force her back. So remember, patience is key with every drill. I normally run 5 to 10 minute training sessions. 2 times a day, I try and push the limits with each day. The goal for me, and should be with every dog owner, is that you have control over your dog. Training should be fun, so it's up to you to make training fun for you and your dog. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing for more videos and smash that like button. And as always, thanks for watching.